first. Hey everybody, John Rankin here at johnrankin.com. Today we're going to be talking about the idea of a 2-for-1 vacation. And what that means is that you're going to be able to pick a destination and be able to fit two different trips inside one trip. And I'm going to tell you how to do that without having to spend extra money on a vacation. And there was an opportunity for me to do this here on my last trip. I just chose not to do it. So just real quick, if you're watching live or if you're watching on replay, I just want you to drop an airplane emoji if you would be interested in learning how to visit two different countries on one airplane ticket. I'll wait for just a second while you guys are doing this, and then I'll tell you how to get a vacation 2-for-1. Hey Eric, hey Sherry, how are you? You're probably pretty happy now that you're heading off to wonderful Las Vegas. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to do a different giveaway. I'm going to do Gatlinburg. Really, Eric? You can't even do an actual emoji. So let me explain this idea of a 2-for-1. It's not for in the States, it's for overseas. Okay. And when I went to Iceland, when I went to Ireland, I could have chose a route that did a layover in Iceland for 3 days. It was a significantly less when you talk about the cost of the ticket. But for the Ireland trip, I wanted to spend my time in Ireland. And several locations across, sorry, somebody buzzed in. I need to figure out how to make it to where I can't be disturbed when I'm going live. Somebody remind me to do that for my live tomorrow. Thanks, Sherry. I lost my train of thought. There's several locations for you guys where you can buy a ticket to go overseas, and then you can actually plan inside your trip a stop at somewhere like Iceland for 2 or 3 days. And so let's just use this example. Let's say you're going to England. I'm going to London coming up, and I'm going to purchase a ticket with a layover in Iceland for 3 days. Or I'm going to do Amsterdam for 3 days. Or I'm going to do any one of those kind of bigger hubs that would allow you guys to spend 2 or 3 days in a city or a country that's not your final destination, either on the return or on the actual trip over. I'm going to briefly mention this. I'll talk about it on a different day. But these kind of hacks actually are going to save you quite a bit of money if you learn to buy a ticket to, let's just say that right now you want to go to, let's say Malta, right? And when you look at the price of the ticket, no, let's do Greece because I've actually used this one to help somebody. You're going to go to Greece, you're going to go to Santorini, or maybe you're going to go to one of the other places in Greece, and the price of the ticket is like $1,500. But you could fly to London for $400. And then from London, you could fly from London to wherever you wanted in Greece for $175. I have seen where tickets are so much more affordable if you have a stop somewhere overseas first before you get to your final destination. And I've actually seen where tickets are actually cheaper in Europe to come to America than America to the same place in Europe. Okay? We call that the across the pond hack. And the across the pond hack works the exact same way with the 2-for-1 deal. And what I want to talk to you guys about is just this idea of when you're planning your travels that you can actually insert into your travel plans a 2 to 3 day excursion to another country or another city. Hey Curry, how are you, buddy? Another country or another city. And you then don't have to then buy tickets to go to that location at a later date. So if, let's say you're going to do a 10-day trip like I just did, instead of doing 10 days straight to Ireland, I could have done 7 days in Ireland, 3 days in Iceland, and the tickets were about $200 cheaper, right? Now, been to Iceland, been to Ireland, but the Ireland experience was a kind of a different trip for me, so I didn't do it this time. But you can do this in London. Like I said, you can do it in Amsterdam. You can do it in Iceland. There's several places that do layover trips where you can actually plan into your trip a 2 to 3 day layover, and then you're going to get 2 for the price of 1. It's a great way to save yourself a couple $100. I've even saved it, like the Greece example, I saved my buddy almost $1,000. Wasn't quite there. I think it was like $875, something like that, right? So it's important for you guys to understand these kind of hacks and the across the pond, the 2-for-1 hack. And there's a couple of others, that you can use with, like I talked about, with credit cards and things of this nature. Okay. Just real quick, London giveaway. There's still time. It's up in the top of this. You guys can go in and register to go to London. All expenses paid. Flights are paid for. Hotel is paid for. Food is paid for. Rental car is paid for. Everything is paid for. We're just going to go to London and have the time of our lives and adventure across the country. It's going to be a great trip. I'm announcing that winner tomorrow. Okay. So last thing, here's what I want you guys to do. All right. What are you doing, Jay? Marcy, how are you? Okay. Here's what we're going to do today. The people that do this are going to be entered into a chance to win a trip to either Vegas, Orlando, or Gatlinburg. It's whichever one you want. All I want you to do is go to your Facebook page. You're going to share this video to your Facebook page. And on the top, you're just going to say, win a chance, or have a chance to win a trip to Gatlinburg, Orlando by sharing this video. That's all you're going to put on your Facebook page. Every person who does that, who shares this video with, here's a chance for you to win a trip, I don't care how you say it, to Gatlinburg, Orlando, or Vegas, you get an entry. Okay? That's all we're going to do for this today. So share the video, let your friends know. You can even do something like learn how to have 2 vacations for the price of 1 and a chance to win Vegas. However you guys want to do it. Use some creativity. I'm not the creativity guy. And then you're going to get a chance to go to either Gatlinburg, Orlando, or Vegas. It's real simple. Remember, tomorrow I'm going to make several announcements. Who's winning the trip to London is going to be announced tomorrow. I'm going to do a couple other things. And I'm going to talk about my travel hack funnel because that goes out to everybody who asked for it tomorrow. It's my top 20 travel hacks in under 20 minutes. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.